Monday, people. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, it's Monday. It's the start of the week. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July holiday. I did. And let's get back into the habit of eating healthy. It's okay to enjoy your holidays. You want to enjoy your holidays, but this is a lifestyle. So you have to go back to eating healthy as a lifestyle. Okay? All right, happy Monday. Yes, you have tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast, and I am your host, Janice LaStar Simmons, and I am a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate against domestic violence. While I'm speaking on that, let me leave you the number. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233. Okay? And before we hop into it, let's start with today's affirmation of meditation. Okay? I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday, but it is my divine right to get back on track with eating healthy. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. Say it. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. Believe it. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. Be it. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. I give myself permission to enjoy my holiday. It is my divine right to get back on track with healthy eating. You want to get back on track with healthy eating. Okay? The goal here is to, you may have high blood pressure or sugar diabetes. We are trying to get that under control with the help of the doctor's medications, but the main goal, my main goal, is to get off of medication through healthy eating, exercise, hydrating, treating my body the way God wanted me to treat my body, and ridding myself of all of these extra chemicals and processed foods that we have no business eating in the first place, I am a mom, and I come from a family with the generational curse of high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. And I'm not going to lie and say it ain't hard. It's hard to follow a healthy lifestyle. It is. But it's also hard to be sickly and not knowing which way your health is going, or, how much longer you have here on this earth. None of us actually know our expiration date, but you can pick your heart. You know what I mean? Choose your heart. Are you going to tell yourself, well, it's hard to stay eating healthy and exercising? Yeah, that is hard. Or what do you want? Would you rather have the other hard, where you have no choice? You're sitting here, you can't exercise now because your body has been so worn and withered due to ailments that this hard is no longer a choice. A healthy heart is no longer a choice. But I don't think that's true. I do believe that if you still have life in your body, you can choose to be healthier. Take a step at a time. Do what you can do that day. And then each day, do a bit more. Try to do better today than you did yesterday. Continue to improve your health. One step at a time, one breath at a time. You know what I'm saying? But it's your choice. Choose your heart. Anyway, it's Motivational Monday. I didn't mean to kick it off with, making people feel like, ooh, cringeworthy, because it's real. You got to choose your struggle. Your struggle can be trying to stay healthy and eating properly and exercising, or your struggle could be getting out of bed in the morning because, your back is messed up, your heart ain't working right, your liver is, I don't want to sit there and name all types of things that you could be going through, but choose your heart, honey. This is real. This is real. So, I was told years ago, that the age 40 is the old age of youth. But once you hit your 50s, that's the youth of old age. So, those of us that are in the youth of old age, hey, you know for a fact that you have more years behind you than you have ahead of you. Why not make those years the best years of your life? Get healthy, people. Get healthy. Okay? I mean, even if you're in your 40s, you could have another 50 years. You could have more years ahead of you. But you still wouldn't you want those to be healthy years? I'm just saying, I'm going to leave that out there for you guys. All right. It's Motivational Monday. It's Motivational Monday. Let's pick it up. All right. You can tune in on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Good Pods, and YouTube. Okay? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share the episode with your friends, get somebody to join in with you. Okay, last I was talking to you guys, I was telling you about some foods that you can eat to lower your pressure. Keep them in your house. You want to have these handy. It can be, it's 5 of them. It's pomegranate, it's ginger, it's bananas, it's beetroot, and it's dark chocolate. The dark chocolate that has anywhere from 70 to 90% cocoa in it. Keep those in the house. You can keep the chocolate in your freezer, especially since it's hot out nowadays, so you don't want to leave it laying around anywhere and it melt on you. Keep it in the freezer. Use these if your pressure goes high. Or see, when my pressure gets high from me eating the wrong foods, my head pounds. I have this headache. It starts with that, and then my vision gets really blurry. And I'm thinking that might be the sugar, you know? So even with glasses, I mean, I can have my reading glasses on and it's still blurry. It's extra clear now, but anyway, that's what I'm saying, you know. So you have to learn your body and know what signs tell you that, oops, I've had too much of this or too much of that, and make sure you don't do any more of that within the day. And hydrate. Keep drinking water, you know. Now, the amount of water you're supposed to have daily is half of your body weight in water. And, you know, when I'm talking to people that I know and I'm sharing this information to them individually, they don't seem to like receiving this. You know, I don't know what that's about, but I'm just sharing my journey. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor, okay? I'm not trying to tell anyone to get off of their medication. I'm not trying to tell anyone to stop following their doctor's orders. I'm only sharing my journey with you. My main goal is to get healthy enough so that I can get off of medication. I don't want to take medication for the rest of my life. I don't want those medications to start having, you know, giving me side effects to some other body part not functioning properly. So that's why I want to get off of them. I want to, in order to do that though, you have to only indulge and eat God-given foods. You know, there's so many things out there today that we want to try. When I say we, I really mean we, me too, you know, want to try that catch our attention. You know, there's something I am trying right now, that it's the that coffee, Rise coffee. I'm trying it, and I don't really drink coffee, to tell you the truth, but they want you to have 2 cups of this Rise per day, you know. And I've been trying it. I've been doing it 2 cups. I don't do them back to back because I'm not a coffee drinker like that. I'll do one and then I'll do another one later in the day, and then I find myself unable to sleep. Yes, it does give you energy, but the caffeine keeps me awoke at night, and I need my beauty sleep, honey. You have to have your beauty sleep in order to eat healthy and to stay eating that way within a certain amount of time. I told you guys that I eat in an 8-hour window. I eat healthy foods within that 8-hour window, but I also need my 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes it's just 7 hours. As long as you get anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you're doing good. You can remain, you know, healthy. You can lose the right amount of weight. Your body doesn't retain water and all of that other stuff that it retains when it's not rested. And the coffee doesn't let me get my sleep. I can be in the bed wanting to sleep, and I toss and turn. I wake up. My mind is still going even though my eyes are closed. So I'm not sure that that's a good fit for me, you know. I mean, you have to judge it for yourself. So far, I am still taking it back to, I'm going to get back to just doing my own healthy thing, and if I should need some coffee, take some coffee. But I do like the fact that it does give you brain clarity. You know, the brain fog is gone. So I like that part. It's Motivational Monday. Everybody should be doing some kind of walking around. Newbies, new newbies, people, if you just started and today's your first day, I want to challenge you to walk every day at least 5,000 steps per day, okay? I'm going to challenge you to do that. Walk around the house, walk outside of the house, around your building, walk around the blocks. Walk around your block at least twice. At least twice if you're unable to do 5,000 steps. Do that at least and improve it. Increase your time of walking. until you get to the 5,000 steps. And once you get to 5,000 steps, I want you to do that for 2 weeks, because we meet here every other Monday, okay? So you will increase your amount of walking, your amount of steps after the 5,000. But right now, just focus on getting to 5,000 if that's hard for you, okay? My intermediates, you guys should have been doing 7,000 steps. Okay, I need you to do 8,000 going forward for the next 2 weeks. Okay, and my experts, my professional walkers, 10,000 steps, babe. You could do it. It's no problem for you. 10,000 steps for the next 2 weeks. Okay, everyone should be drinking half of their body weight in water, which means, an example is, if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking at least 50 fluid ounces of water on the daily basis, okay? Break it up into the 33.8 ounce bottles. I've been doing the 16 ounce bottles, and I've been doing my tea. I have a big thing of tea, that's 33.8. And I'm just enjoying life, y'all. It is hot. Make sure you stay hydrated in this heat. The summer has started out with a bang. With the heat wave going on, be careful out there. Bring your water with you. If you can stay indoors because you have a treadmill that you can walk on, because I chose not to go out in them really hot days. The morning started out with 92 degrees. I walked around once, and I felt like, the air was, I don't know, it was tight. The air quality, they said something about the air quality on the news. Also, it was hard. I turned around, I stayed in and got on the treadmill, and I completed my steps. I got it in there. Anyway, don't let anything dictate to you on what you should be doing, or you know what I mean? Like the weather. I have a friend, when I say I'm going to do something, oh, but it's raining. I don't let the weather dictate my day. You know what I'm saying? If it's raining, I bring an umbrella. I'm getting in the car, I have wipers, That doesn't stop the show, the rain. Unless, you living in those areas where you have hurricanes and tornadoes, you don't want to be out in anything like that. But I'm saying something small like rain or heat, don't let it stop your journey. You're supposed to be walking, get your walk on. Do your walk inside. You might have to change where you do it at, but don't stop it. Don't let anything stop your day from happening and your health journey from continuing, We have to change some of the things we do to get things accomplished. So if you are a TV marathon watcher, try stopping that so you can get something else done in your life, You got to have goals. Everybody should have some kind of goal. I had asked you guys previously to, when you get up in the morning, to create a list of at least 3 things that you need to get accomplished for yourself for that day. This should be a different list every day. If it's something that you have to do that day or every day, something that you have to do, one thing that you have to do every day, that doesn't have to be on the list. Get it done. You have to do it, But if it's 3 things that you don't ordinarily do, but they need to be done, write those 3 things out and work on getting them done for yourself. If you can get them done in the morning, great. Get them done. Try to get them done before you get in your phone and start scrolling, because you could be on the phone scrolling for hours. I had a friend's daughter state that, because what they're saying is you could get on the phone and be scrolling for hours, and that's a distraction that actually prevents you from reaching goals that you may have set for yourself. And she disagreed. She said, no, I've found that I've learned a lot of things from scrolling, which didn't actually go with what we were trying to say. You know, they're trying to say that if you have goals, scrolling is a distraction that can prevent you from making your goal for the day, for the week, for the month, because that's hours. It can take hours away from what you're doing, you know? So, yeah, I've scrolled and learned a few things scrolling also, but it also took me away from what I was supposed to be taking care of. If I'm supposed to be writing, what am I doing scrolling on and looking at video after video after video? That's a distraction. Regardless to what you're learning from it, it's a distraction. Now, if you have no goals and there's nothing for you to do all day but scroll, then sure, that might be your learning tool, you know? But get a life bag. Write something out and learn. I mean, tell yourself you're going to do something, even if it's something small like teach my children their alphabets today. You know, I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. Have a goal every day. Have a goal. Get it accomplished before you scroll. All right? This is your girl. I know today was a tough episode, but after 2 weeks, I got so much just going on in my mind that I want to share with you guys. And it's not only health stuff. It's a lot of topics. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of topics. But anyway, I have a lot of things I'd like to share with you guys. And I'm going to start doing that in my episodes, right? So, you know I love talking to you guys. I just love talking to you guys and sharing my life experiences and all of that. But if you are unsure of what vegetables to eat, green vegetables help build up your immune system. And I know everyone knows COVID has not left us. It's just changing its form into different, you know, variations. So you want to build up your immune system because you do want to be able to fight it off if you should catch it. People are still catching regular colds. You're catching summer colds. They have allergies. People suffer from allergies. But COVID is still with us. So you want to keep your immune system strong by eating green vegetables. Any kind of green vegetables. They can consist of spinach, frozen, raw, however you want to eat it. I eat mine in spinach. I eat it in salad. I eat it in everything. I love me some spinach, honey. I love it. I cook it and put it inside my seafood spaghetti now. I love me some spinach. But spinach is one. There's string beans, peas, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Brussels sprouts is actually a leafy green vegetable. Okay, green vegetables, leafy green vegetables, I'm going to throw them all in together. Cabbage, turnips, collard greens, kale, okra, but it's a green vegetable, you know. So, anyway, get your greens in. Get your greens in. Arugula, that's another one. And asparagus. You know, if you can think of more green vegetables, add them in there. Eat those. You want to eat green vegetables on the daily basis. And when you're eating it with dinner, you should have more vegetables on your plate than you have meat. Okay? Always try to make sure the portion of vegetables is bigger than your portion of meat, of protein. Okay? And fruits, you want to eat all types of fruits. Star fruit is really good, but it's really a good health benefit. It's not cancer. I think it's the kidneys also that works with the kidneys. Berries and stuff, those are good for your sugar levels, for, you know, equaling out your sugar levels and your, not just the sugar levels, your sodium. It rids sodium from your body. It helps rid sodium from your body. So that's something that you want to make sure to keep in your house. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, cherries. It's that time of year where they are popular, easier to get, I should say. And the price has gone down. You know, in the wintertime, they cost way more than they do right now. But yeah, get you some more berries in the house. Red berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, cherries. Get them now. And watermelon is good. Watermelon, if you eat a lot of watermelon, it's kind of sweet, but if you eat watermelon, it's included in your water intake. You know how you're supposed to have half of your body weight in water? Watermelon is included in that. It's really good for you. And the watermelon seeds, just like papaya seeds, they're supposed to help cleanse the colon, except the papaya seeds, wow, they said they actually get rid of parasites inside of your gut. So, yeah, that's something you would want to do. Get you some papaya. Eat the papaya, too. The papaya is very good for you. It's good for, I don't want to say fasting, but it's a cleanse. You can make a cleanse with it. Papaya, pineapple, orange, and then a little cayenne pepper. And take a spoonful of the papaya seeds. And, you know, while you're drinking water, and turn around, that will cleanse any parasites out of your gut. But you guys know I just love talking to y'all. Squats, we should be doing our squats. If you have never done a squat in your life, then you want to start with at least 20. I'm not going to be easy on you. You really need to get this in you. So start with at least 20. My intermediate people, you know y'all was doing 50. You need to be going to 75. And the experts, we're going to be doing 100 of them bad boys. We're going to do 25 with our legs apart. That's regular squats. We're going to do 50 with our legs closed, our feet closed, knees touching each other, squatting down. It's going to be difficult for balance, so do them slowly if you have to do them slowly for balance purposes. And this is to improve our balance, you know, and because we're working on the core. And then you're going to do another 25 with your legs open. You know, break it up how you want to break it up, but 50 and 50 basically, you know, with your legs closed and then with your legs open. And if you want to put a broomstick over here and go down, you can do that. Some people just, you know, however you want to do it, just get them done. Get them in. All right. Now, I said that I was going to do some sit-ups. I don't like sit-ups. I really don't like sit-ups. But what I decided to do was leg lifts. So I lay flat and then I lift my legs. I lift them 25 times each side. Then I bend my knees. I take a minute, like not even a whole minute. It's like 45 seconds breathing. And then I lift my legs again. I bend my legs and I'm pedaling, you know what I mean? And I do that for like 50 times. It's good exercise. It's to tighten up that stomach, and it is, it's working, okay? So anyway, make sure you drink that water. If you drink half of your body weight in water, you're going to lose weight anyway, because instead of being full on solid foods, you're going to be full with the water. Yes, you are going to have to run back and forth to the bathroom. So be certain to stop drinking your water intake at least 2 hours prior to your bedtime, okay? Make sure you do that. And then you have 2 hours to release all of that fluid that you took in. So, and if you eat in that window, like I was saying, eat 8 hours and then fast 16 hours, that gives your body time to process the foods that you ate and rid your body of those foods so that you're not feeling as bloated, you know, and you're digesting what you took in for the day before anyway, okay? Anyway, work on those things. You know I just love talking to you guys, but I gotta go. I love you, I miss you, and I care. And I have so much joy that, but that's God, all right? Anyway, until next time, which is not going to be next Monday, but the Monday after that, who loves you, baby? Later, Gators.